Hi everybody, how you doing? It's me, Angie, coming on to do part 2 of my master collage board using book pages. We're just going to get right into this. As you can see, I just saw a little piece that needed to be glued down. So this is exactly where we stopped on the last video, and I had these other little pieces. I thought I'd try to use up some of these if I could. So I just have a couple little elements maybe to put in a little few spaces here and there. Here's just a little word piece. We're just going to get right into this and get this finished up so we can get some pieces cut out of it. And for those of you that didn't see part 1, I just used 4 pieces of book page, and I just glued them about a 1/2 inch on each end, secured them, and and yeah, put those together and then just started gluing. So let's see, let's put that right there. And as you can see, I still have the glue on me from the last video. Haven't just got right into it. We ran out of time, so I wanted to finish this up with you guys so you could see what we ended up with here. And this word just says gallant. And these are all just scraps and pieces of previous projects over the last couple weeks, I probably would say. And I just would like to get those used up if I could. I'm not a big person on letting scraps build up too much. Once they get as kind of like what you saw in the last video, it starts to bug me a little bit. And yeah, so I feel like I have to do a video like this of some sort just to use those pieces up. I don't know, that's just me maybe. But I don't like scraps building. This is just a little bird. And I am just trying to use it all. And then we got just a little collage piece from a magazine. Set this down so I can put some glue on it. Oops. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we got here. That was this duck image. Maybe I can't use that. It's kind of big. I don't know. We'll skip that one. And I didn't want to use that one. These are just some botanical images. They're kind of large as well, but who knows, might find somewhere that I want to use them on. And if I cut this off and just use the floral element of it. Let me see how that would look. I don't think it really needs it myself. I think we're just going to leave it as that. I think that's good enough for a base. Yeah, I think it's pretty full. And once we get them cut down and start decorating, I think we'll be all right. So let me get this out of the way. And I'm going to bring up my guillotine. And I'm going to do some cuts. And I'm sorry if the noise bothers you. If it does, just mute or lower the volume. Kind of a little squeaky sound. It's not excessively loud per se, but it does have a little squeakiness to it. And we will find some little ends and corners and stuff that need to be touched up as we go as well. Now, before I get started on this part, I did mention on the last video that I want to try a technique that I've seen on a previous video of Gail Agostinelli, where when she does master collages, like we're doing now on boards, you know, normally we would cut it down, you know, going this way and so forth. But what she likes to do from time to time is she likes to flip the board over and just do random sizes, random cuts, and see what prettiness we end up with once we're done. So I thought that would be really, really fun. So we're going to try that. I get a lot of inspiration from her. I really, really enjoy watching her on YouTube. And yeah, so that's a technique that I haven't done before. So today's the day. Okay, so here it is. You guys can see. Not too bad, but we're going to flip it over and we are going to just do some cutting. And this is just a rough edge. As you can see there, it's just a rough edge. So I'm going to start with just cleaning that up just a bit so we have a straight edge to work with. And just cut off a little sliver. Okay. And I like to cut from the other way, so we're going to have to flip this up this way. And I hope you guys can see that. Okay. So let's see. Let's start with maybe some tags. Let's say maybe about 2.5 inches. I think that's a good size for a tag. 2.5 by and I'm just using this 2.5 mark line right here. I don't know if you can see that on camera, so I'm just lining that up right there, and I'm just gonna cut it straight down. And we're not gonna flip any of these over until we are done. I'm just gonna get a straight edge there, and then I'm gonna come and get a straight edge on that side. Okay, so this is almost 9. So if I were to cut that in half, that would give me 4.5, a little less than 4.5. That's some small tags. So, okay, so we'll go 4 3/8. And then let's see what this is. 4 3/8. I'm just going to cut that little sliver off so they're both matching. Okay, so these are going to be tags. So from there, I just do a little snip. Do the same thing on this side. Snip. Okay, that's those. Put those off to the side. Those are 2.5. Let's make a nice large tag. Let's do maybe a 3-inch tag. And again, I'm just using the 3-inch line and we're cutting it down. Okay, now I need to straighten up these edges again. So this one we're going to be bigger, so we'll do 3.5 by, let's do 6.5. Or do we want to do 6? Let's do 6. Okay. So again, we'll do a little snip. And get that straight, huh? Snip. Okay, that's another tag. Now this can be a smaller journal card. Okay, so all we have to do on that is around the edges. Okay, so that's one journal card. All right, let's bring this back in. And what do we want to do? Maybe a couple more tags. Let's go 2.5. We like tags. Go 2.5. And then another one, 2.5. Okay. And trim that edge off. Let's make these a little bit bigger. So let's make this one 5.5. And then we'll have another odd shape for a journal card on there. So let's do just 2 of those. So 5.5. Oh, even up the edges first. Okay, so we're going to do 5.5. Okay, trim up that edge. Okay, and then journal cards here, little journal spots. Okay, put that there. this is fun. Okay, now for these scissors. And snip. Get that straight. Okay. And snip. How fun. This is really fun. We don't know what we're going to end up with. Okay, so this is almost 9, so let's do 2 large journaling cards. So if it's going to be 4.5, almost 4.5 this way, maybe 3.5 for a journal card. 3.5 by 4.5. I think that's a good size. So we'll do it 3.5. Okay, I think I even up that end. Oops. There we go. Okay, even up that end. Okay, so that's almost 9, so 4.5. Trying in the middle there. Let's see how well I did. Pretty good. Okay. So cut those corners. Alrighty, we'll put that in that pile. Down to just a little bit here. Almost done. So how many cards we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Let's do some more. Let's do some more tags. Let's go this way. That'll be fun, huh? Make sure I got a straight edge. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, I gotta make sure I got a straight edge here also. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go this way. So let's do maybe another 3-inch. 5, 6. Or did we do 5.5? I think we did 5.5, didn't we? That'll be good. We got some little small journal spots and different size tags. Okay. Again, we'll just snip. Oops. And snip. Okay. And what's the size? The distance here is 6. I wonder if we should, kind of like the idea of doing them this direction. So it's 6, almost 6, so we need almost 3 inches. So we're just going to go just a sliver shy of 3 inches. I think that should be pretty close and good. Okay. And then we've got 8, almost 8.5. So I think I want to do 6. And we'll have 2 tags. Put that down so you can see. Snip. And another snip. Okay. Then we got 2 more smaller little journaling cards. And we used up all of that. No waste. Very good. Okay, get this out of the way and let's see what we've got. The big reveal. It's exciting. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this method, so yeah, this is really fun. Okay. See what we ended up with. Let's separate our sizes. I think I did them for the most part. Okay. We got 2 small, 2 a little bit bigger but slender, and then we've got 4. Okay. And then on the journaling cards, so that's what, 4, so 8 tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8 Oh, how about that? 8 journaling cards. That's pretty neat. All just a little bit different in size, but they're all doable. Okay, guys, let's see what we've got. Look at that. That's nice. And like I said, they're a little wonky, but that's just from the wet glue. And so that's nice. I like the way that bird image there. That's workable. Put a nice image there. Look really nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, pretty basic. Words upside down there, but that's okay. Okay, I like that. Very nice. Okay, let's see what we got here. Just a mixture. Okay, so pretty basic. I'll have to cover the most part of that. I like that little bit of that butterfly there. Maybe if we can just put something there and let some of that butterfly show, that'll be pretty. Okay, pretty basic there. All right, I like that one for some reason. That's just the blue and the pink. I like that. Okay. Okay, this one's pretty basic. Definitely have to cover up that brown, but it's got a piece of glue on my finger. Sorry about that. Oh, we got the word there. That's nice. A little bit of the label. Okay, that's workable. We got some good tags there, guys. Let's see what we've got for journaling cards. Got a little half of a butterfly. I like that, using half of an element. I really like that technique. I do that a lot. So I definitely like that. Okay. That's nice. These all straightened up a bit. And we're good. That needs to be glued down just a tad. Okay. Very nice. I like that. Let's see what you've got on these ones. Okay, pretty basic on there. Pretty basic. Not bad. Okay, glue this down a little bit. That's not very secure. Okay. Pretty basic. Collage there. Ah, look at that. The butterfly, the bird didn't get chopped up. How lucky did we get on that one? Very nice. And another just basic collage piece. All right. Once we ink those up, and nope, little sliver right there. We can just pull that off. Okay. Let's just ink a few of these up so we can kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. I don't want to get too much ink on them because then they look oh, kind of murky. Try not to get too heavy on the vintage photo. I see a little spot there that needs to be glued down. And on the ones that, you know, like this one's got the darker colors, more of the brown, and, you know, the elements that we choose to put on top will have to be bright, you know, something a little bit lighter to brighten that particular piece up, at least my thought. You know, we don't want to go too dark on elements that we use to decorate. Glue that down. Okay. once we decorate these and get some ribbon and some lace and so forth on these, I think these are going to look really, really nice. So that's what we'll do on the next video, guys, is we'll start working on decorating these. Let's glue down. And then on the backs, I'll just put a piece of coffee dyed paper on the back for journaling. You know, I mean, you could write on some of that, but we'll just cover that up and put a piece of coffee dyed paper or lined paper, whatever we have, whatever floats my boat during that time. And we'll have a spot for journaling on the back of these. Sliver there. So really this can be really fun, just depending on what scrap pieces you use, how, you know, how different your collage is going to turn out. So don't throw those scraps away, guys. Save them and do this technique. It's a lot of fun. And you feel good using up those scraps and them not going to waste. I really like that one. I really like that one. Okay, I think that's it for today. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 journaling spots. That's really good. Okay, guys, I hope you like this process. On the next video, we're going to work on getting these decorated, and that should be a lot of fun. And I will, off camera, before we start that, I will make sure I go through all the edges and secure all the little bits and pieces down, little corners that are sticking up. I'll make sure I get all that secured down. You don't need to see me do that on the wasting time doing that on the next video, okay? So thank you so much. God bless. Bye-bye.